What up, family? Welcome back to the channel. You already know it's your boy Moose Talks Hoops. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit the like button. You already know it's a lot of things in this world that cost, but hitting the like button ain't one of them. Yeah, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what to do. Smash that like button and share the video so we can talk some hoops. And it's going down in a major way. After all the rumors that I kept you guys posted on, linking the New York Knicks and Devin Booker and the New York Knicks, the ashy super team merchant, Kevin Durant, was he going to run from the grind again, bounce around, handicap another team? Well, Phoenix Suns owner is coming out and letting it be known to the whole NBA world that they're not shaking things up. The big three is staying in Phoenix after they got swept off the floor in the desert like some tumbleweed, man. Y'all smash that like button and share the video. Salute to everybody in the chat. Peace to my guy, Chris. And do like he says and like that video as soon as you come in. So let's get into it. The failed experience that was Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal. We all know how I feel about that big three. I called them the worst big three in NBA history, and they happen to prove me right. Getting swept out of the first round by the Minnesota Timberwolves, getting demolished by Ant Edwards. Everybody looked like, what's next for the Phoenix Suns? A lot of people were expecting a lot of great things for this team. Me, I was not one of those people, because I am under the assumption when you gut your team for a superstar player like Kevin Durant, and then when you gut your team for somebody like Bradley Beal, there's no way you can win in this league, especially with the new NBA salary cap rules. You just gonna be handicapped. And especially when your big three consists of three ISO dominant, tween hezzy pull-up players who've never been mistaken for ball distributors, facilitators, team players. Smash that like button and share the video. Now, Suns owner Matt Ishbia says, and I quote, "Our starting five is coming back. We just need to make some adjustments." Now, I hope one of those adjustments ain't firing Frank Vogel. And you guys, you know how I feel about that situation with Frank Vogel. In his first year, you hire a defense-first coach. You don't lace him with no defenders. In his introductory press conference, he damn near begged the organization to keep DeAndre Ayton. They shipped him out, bringing in Yusuf Nurkic, who's never been mistaken for a defensive guy. Bradley Beal's not a defender. Devin Booker's not a defender. And at this stage in his career, Kevin Durant is not the defender that he used to be. Smash that like button and share the video. Now, Matt Ishbia was specifically asked about Devin Booker, especially with all the rumors out there linking Devin Booker to the New York Knicks. And when asked about Devin Booker, Suns owner Matt Ishbia says Devin Booker is the face of the franchise, and he's going to be here for the next 10 plus years until he retires. Well, Matt Ishbia, you better hope none of these guys ask out. You better hope none of these guys ask out. Because like I said in my earlier stream, where there's smoke, there's fire. And as of right now, there's too much smoke with the Devin Booker New York Knicks rumor mill. Smash that like button and share the video. Now, I'm glad Matt Ishbia is coming out and saying that he's not going to blow it up. You guys manufactured this big three. You gutted a team that was at the top of the Western Conference. made it to an NBA Finals when you didn't have to. You fired a coach when you didn't have to. You got rid of your point guard. I understand for financial reasons. But this summer, if you guys are serious about winning basketball games, you're going to need you a point guard, especially since you're coming out now saying that you're going to keep the big three intact. And to go even further, you're talking about you're going to keep the starting five intact. Now, that's something I don't agree with. Because as I reported the other day, Frank Vogel, who was on the chopping block in just after a year with the team, reports said that Frank Vogel went to front office, went to Suns ownership, and specifically asked for a point guard. And he was told by Suns ownership, Matt Ishbia specifically, that he did not want to pursue a point guard for this team because that would take the ball handling duties away from a Kevin Durant, away from a Bradley Beal, away from a Devin Booker. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And on top of that, Matt Ishbia, just like my man Chris just said, how the F they supposed to retool the roster when their starters are making $183 million put together? They're over the salary cap, and they're past that luxury tax threshold, where now your team is handicapped from signing certain people, especially in the mid-level exception role. The Suns are in a tough spot. Matt Ishbia tried to come out today and calm the noise and reassure the fan base that this team is going to be all right. I'm here to tell you this team is not going to be all right. This team is not going to be all right. And I don't know if you guys is going to be lucky enough to snatch back somebody like a Chris Paul in free agency because he's on an expiring deal. Does Chris Paul take the vet minimum and come back to the Valley of the Sun? Would he want to come back to Phoenix, especially after the way that Devin Booker and Kevin Durant backdoored Chris Paul? One of the main reasons the Suns went from a bottom feeding team in the West to an NBA Finals appearance. Smash that like button and share the video. The Suns got a lot of work. And they'll have even more work to do if they end up firing Frank Vogel like the rumors are saying. Now, Matt Ishbia says they got to retool. They may add some new roster players. It's going to have to be vet minimum guys. They may fire Frank Vogel, but then where do you go from there? Do you fire President James Jones? It's a lot of questions that they got to ask themselves. What's up, Terry? How you feeling today, man? Salute to my homegirl, Terry, in the building. Smash that like button and share the video. The Suns are stuck between a rock and a hard place, man. And I commend Matt Ishbia for saying he's not going to blow it up. But you got players like Devin Booker and Kevin Durant who may look around and see that the situation is not getting better. And what we've known from Kevin Durant is when he looks around and doesn't see the situation getting better, he's going to ask out of town. He's going to ask out of town. And your plan may be to keep Devin Booker for 10 plus years until he retires, like you said at today's press conference. But that may not be Devin Booker's plan. That may not be Devin Booker's plan. So Phoenix Suns owner Matt Ishbia came out today at exit interviews, addressed the media, addressed the fan base in Phoenix, assured them that he's not going to blow up the team, doubled down on the worst big three in NBA history, said he's keeping the starting five rotation, and says he's just going to retool the roster around them, even though they're hard capped. Make it make sense. That just tells me everything that came out in that report stating that Frank Vogel went to ownership and asked for a point guard is all true. Is all true. They refused to get a point guard. And what makes it even more true is when they actually got a point guard, it was at the last week of the season where they signed Isaiah Thomas to a 10-day contract right off of his house. He was at home sitting on the couch like the rest of us when they called Isaiah Thomas and signed him to that deal. And not only that, they signed him for the rest of the season, but they don't be giving Isaiah Thomas no playing time. They don't give Isaiah Thomas no playing time. So what was the point of signing Isaiah Thomas on a roster that had no point guards? Eric Gordon is not a point guard. He's on your bench. He's 1,000 years old on top of that. I think Matt Ishbia is more delusional than what we first thought, y'all. I really do. I really do. Because we knew right when the trade went down, well, I knew, I could speak for myself, that this wasn't going to work. And now here you are talking about you going to double down on this, and you're not too far away from a championship, and you're going to run it back with pretty much the same team. That's insanity to me. And the clinical definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. Yeah, the rumors are heavy with Devin Booker and the New York Knicks. I spoke about it in previous streams, Terry, if you want to check it out after this video is over with. But yeah, Stephen A. Smith first reported that Devin Booker was trying to make his way to the New York Knicks, and they both had mutual interest. Other NBA reporters and beat writers came out saying the same thing, confirming Stephen A. Smith's story. And then today, a Phoenix Suns reporter, and I reported on that earlier today, came out and said that the Knicks are willing to do whatever it takes to grab Devin Booker. And I don't know about y'all, but I believe where there's smoke, there's fire. Smash that like button and share the video. So they got a real dilemma on their hands. Matt Ishbia tried to come out today and quiet the noise, but I don't think he did a very good job. To me, all it looks like is that he doubled down on his delusion, and the Phoenix Suns are stuck. Unless Kevin Durant comes out here and requests a trade, or unless Devin Booker sticks his chest out and says, yes, I do want to go to the New York Knicks. Yes, I would like to be traded, and that's where I would like to go. Then this team is stuck like Chuck. Smash that like button and share the video. They're stuck like Chuck. Real talk. And Frank Vogel probably is going to get the axe. It smells like that. You got the report coming out where Kevin Durant threw Frank Vogel under the bus. He blamed the offensive struggles on Frank Vogel. He said he didn't like the way he was being used. Once your superstar throws you under the bus as a head coach, you're as good as gone. You're as good as gone. Either you're gone or the superstar's gone. And I don't think that report gets leaked out of Frank Vogel requesting a point guard and ownership telling him, we're not going to get you a point guard unless Frank Vogel knows he's going to get fired. And the way James Jones was looking after Game 4, when the Suns got swept in the desert like some tumbleweed, it looks like his job might be on the line too. So just pretty much an ugly situation in Phoenix. Owner Matt Ishbia comes out, doubles down, says we're keeping our roster together. We're not breaking it up. We're closer to a championship than what you guys may believe. I don't know where that delusion came from. He says he's not trading any of the big three. He's going to keep the starting five rotation. And as far as the Devin Booker rumors, He says Devin Booker is the face of the franchise, and he's going to be here for the next 10 plus years or until he retires. Smash that like button and share the video, man. It's going to be a busy, busy, busy summer in Phoenix, and it's going to get hotter down there than the weather. That's all I got on this for now, man. I just want to drop this news on you guys. I know you guys are watching Boston beat the hell out of Miami. Miami's going home tonight. Dallas and Clippers face off in their game 5 tonight. It's a real great night of basketball, NBA playoffs. We're going to tap back in with you guys later on. Shout out to everybody that shared the stream, liked the stream, viewed the stream. You guys could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm going to go watch the rest of these games, and I'm going to tap back in with you guys later on tonight, man. Peace and love, family. I'm about to get up out of here. Y'all enjoy y'all evening. Once again, you already know it's your boy Moose Talks Hoops. Like I always say, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit the like button. You already know. It's a lot of things in this world that cost, but hitting the like button ain't one of them.